morning everybody, welcome to the vlog. My name is Leif and today we're going to be making a super simple but really tasty onion bread. And we're also going to be going to the gym to lift some weights. But first, I need a cup of coffee in my hand. Oh, alright, we're ready. First we gotta turn on the oven. I put it on the fan and at about 175 degrees Celsius. All right, so the ingredients that we need for this are some flours, oatmeal, flax seeds, a little bit of water, some coconut oil, salt, a bread pan, a bowl to mix it in with a fork, some coffee, and some chopped up onion. There we go. So when it comes to making food, for me, one, it has to be healthy, two, it has to be really easy and quick to do, or else I can't be bothered to do it. So you know, the traditional way when you're making bread with kneading and rising and all this stuff, like it just takes so much time, and I'm like, is there a faster and quicker way to do it? Well, this is how I like to make bread. It's super fast and it's really easy and it's cheap. Anyone can do it, and it's healthy. So let's get started. First, I just put some oatmeal, put some flour, and I don't use any measurements, I just like put stuff in. You know, it's always a little bit different every time, but it keeps it interesting and it keeps it fun. We throw in some flax seeds, might put in a little bit of salt. And from here, a really quick and easy way to make and mix a dough for bread is keep it really wet. Just mix the dry ingredients a little bit. There we go. And then we're gonna put like loads of water because it's gonna take no time to mix it all up. All right, check this out. Like, look at that. It's like there. It's mixed. It's mixed good enough. So I like to put a little bit of oil in this one with the onions. Just makes the bread taste a little bit better, and it's like just that much more like delicate, you know, the texture of the bread. So mix some of the oil in. Of course, we take our onions, throw them in, give it a really good stir. So this bread, not only does it get like a bit of an onion flavor, but it also tastes really sweet. There's like sugars in the onion that sort of spread out into the bread, and it's fantastic. So this is done. Now just to prepare the pan, just like a super simple light dusting of flour on the bottom there, and your bread's gonna be fine and it's not gonna stick. So when you make your bread dough this wet, it just takes a little bit longer in the oven. That's it, you know? And you don't need to worry about all that kneading and stuff and making this perfect dough. And the bread turns out awesome. Spread the dough around a little bit. All right, and boom, we're done. And bam, we just pop that in the oven, and it takes like about an hour or something like that, and it'll be done. This is the way I like to make bread. Super simple, super quick, super cheap, and it's really healthy. Let's do some yoga while we're waiting. Alright, so we're yogaed and we're showered. Now we're gonna check on the bread. It should be done. It's been in there for like over an hour now. Let's see. Oh, God. I always forget that. Like every time you open the oven, of course it's super hot and all that hot. I forget it every time. Anyways, here's the bread. How to tell if it's finished, right? What I do, I just like push my finger on it and it's hot. I just push it, and if there's like no give, then it means like the center is good to go, and you know the top is like nice and crispy. But if there's like too much give, like if your finger's like sinking down into the bread, then it means that the inside isn't finished yet. All right, nice. Let's taste it. Perfect. Oh, look at that. So beautiful. All right, let's take off a piece. Oh, you see like. See a little bit of onion, it's a little bit moist in there. Really nice and crispy. You know, there are some things in life that are just absolutely perfect and almost like worth being here and being alive, being a human just for that experience. Oh, fresh bread like this is one of them. Oh my God. I wish you guys could taste this. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. So, I'm gonna eat a bunch of this bread, and I made this mixed salad, so it's just like, you know, greens, mixed greens and stuff, and assorted nuts, sun-dried tomatoes, some of the healthy spices. I'm gonna eat this and that, and I got a bunch of work to do here, so I'm gonna do that. And I'll catch up with you guys again when I have my pre-workout meal in a couple hours. So I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, so today's pre-workout meal is pretty much the same thing that we just ate a couple of hours ago. There's just a lot more of it because it was really, really good. And it's really good for you. So we're gonna eat the rest of the bread, and I have a big, huge salad here. So there's just a bunch of mixed greens in the bottom, and we have like a little bit of everything. We got some cut up tomatoes, we have some sun-dried tomatoes, there's some sprouts, we have some sunflower seeds, some pumpkin seeds, raisins, pickles, we have some red beets. There's tons of stuff and all kinds of like really good herbs and spices. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of rice in there. What else do we got? Yeah, that's probably about it. And we're gonna drink a cup of soy milk and a cup of tea. So I'm gonna eat all this, and I'll see you all at the gym! Whoop whoop! Okay, let's go get some food. Food's ready, check it out. So, we're eating pretty much the same thing that we've been eating all day today, except I've put it into wraps. So, you know, some slight variations with spices, but it's pretty much the same thing. And we're also eating a bowl of beans and rice. And then I'm treating myself to a couple of bags of chips, you know, that I unboxed in a few vlogs ago. I got a cup of tea, and then I'm gonna watch an episode of Rick and Morty. It's actually the last episode in Rick and Morty for this season. So yeah, I'm kind of sad about that, but you know, I'm still looking forward to the episode. So guys, as for yesterday's vlog, you know, the 10 facts about me, and the one that was false. So, you ready for it? The one that was false was number 9. Number 9 is the one that was false. So for you guys who guessed number 9, you're right. And for everything else, it's all true and it all happened. And although number 9 didn't happen to me personally, there was a girl in my class that did all that stuff, that got drunk and blacked out and was playing around in the like exhaust things and got all burnt and stuff. And yeah, it was pretty bad. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see all your beautiful faces tomorrow. Peace. Wow.